Last week, Apple woke up and chose chaos. And by chaos, I mean it actually dropped an entire lineup of shiny new devices like it's totally normal to rearrange our bank accounts overnight. In this video, I'm giving you the highlights, the specs, the upgrades, and the reasons your wallet is about to file a formal complaint. Let's get to it. Let's start with the iPhone 17e, Apple's budget phone that isn't really budget but says it is with confidence. It starts at $599 for 256 gigabytes and goes up to $799 for 512, which basically means Apple doubled the base storage and said, "You're welcome," while still making sure your credit card feels it. It packs a new A18 chip, improved battery efficiency, and a 48 megapixel main camera with better low light performance. You also get a brighter OLED display, slimmer bezels, and USB-C. Because yes, we're still all pretending we've emotionally moved on from Lightning. It's technically the entry iPhone, but performance-wise, it's so close to the Pro that most people won't notice. Unless you absolutely need that third lens to photograph your lunch like it's a Vogue cover shoot. Next up, the iPad Air showed up with the M4 chip because apparently the previous version wasn't powerful enough to scroll Instagram at the speed of light. The 11-inch starts at $599 and the 13-inch starts at $799. You're getting desktop class performance, hardware accelerated ray tracing, improved Apple Pencil hover support, and better external display support. Translation: this tablet is powerful enough to edit 4K video, design graphics, and run pro apps, and will still somehow mostly be used for YouTube and email. Thanks, iPadOS. But hey, productivity. Laptop lovers weren't forgotten. The updated MacBook Air now runs the M5 chip and starts at $1099. Apple kept the pricing steady while boosting performance, SSD speeds, and battery life. Now rated up to 20 hours depending on usage. It's still fanless, which means it'll stay silent while you panic type deadlines at 2 a.m. It's thinner than your patience for and more efficient than your group project partner. For the power users running 47 Chrome tabs, 3 monitors, and editing 8K video for fun, there's the MacBook Pro with either M5 Pro or M5 Max. Starting at $2199 and climbing past $3599 depending on how powerful you want your portable spaceship to be, the M5 Pro and M5 Max bring more CPU and GPU cores, higher unified memory options, improved AI acceleration, and better thermal performance. In simple terms, this machine does not flinch. It stirs at heavy workloads and says, "That all you got?" Plot twist of the week: the MacBook Neo. Starting at just $599, it's Apple finally saying, "Fine, here's something affordable," while still making it look premium. It runs on the A18 Pro chip. Yes, basically an iPhone chip inside a laptop. Makes you wonder why M series chip iPads can't boot macOS. But anyways, comes in fun colors, features a Retina display, solid battery life, and is clearly aimed at students and everyday users. Why it's not just called the MacBook is anyone's guess. Maybe Neo sounded futuristic, maybe someone in marketing just rewatched The Matrix. Either way, it's the rebellious younger sibling of the Mac family. And finally, Apple refurbished the Studio Display lineup. including a higher-end Studio Display XDR option. More on that in a second. The standard Studio Display starts at $15.99 with 600 nits of brightness, improved contrast, upgraded speakers, refined webcam performance, and Thunderbolt 5 connectivity. This is the kind of monitor that makes your desk looks like a YouTube tech reviewer dream setup, even if you're just answering emails and pretending to be busy. Now here's the twist nobody expected. Apple officially discontinued the Pro Display XDR, yes, the legendary $4,999 monitor that required a separate $999 stand. It's gone, off the website, retired, emotional damage and all. So let's talk about the differences between the outgoing and the replacing. The Pro Display XDR was a massive 32-inch 6K panel. It was big, bold, and screamed I edit Hollywood films and invoice accordingly. The new Studio Display XDR is 27 inches with 5K resolution. Slightly smaller, slightly less pixel flex, but still sharper than your coworkers' passive-aggressive emails. Brightness? The Pro Display XDR delivered. 1000 nits sustained and up to 1600 nits peak. The Studio Display said, hold my Thunderbolt cable, and pushes it up to 2000 nits peak brightness with next level mini LED tech. Deeper blacks and a 1,000,000 to 1 contrast ratio. HDR content doesn't just pop. It politely punches you in the retina. Refresh rate is where things really evolve. The Pro Display XDR was locked at 60 Hz. Smooth? Sure. Exciting? Not really. The Studio Display XDR now supports 120 Hz with adaptive sync, meaning buttery smooth scrolling and motion. And if you accidentally game on your 3000 plus, yes, 3000 plus professional display, it'll actually keep up. Both displays support wide P3 color, but the Studio Display XDR adds Adobe RGB support, which makes photographers and color graders breathe easier and argue slightly less on Reddit. And yes, we have to talk about the stand. The Pro Display XDR famously cost $4,999, and then Apple said, oh, you want it to stand? That'll be another $999. The internet has never emotionally recovered. But the Studio Display XDR, starting at around $3,299, includes modern features like a 12 megapixel center stage camera, built-in studio speakers, Thunderbolt 5, and thankfully does not treat the stand like a luxury DLC add-on. It is built in. So, in simple terms, the Pro Display XDR was the ultra elite Hollywood I charge by the hour monitor. The Studio Display XDR is the modern, slightly smaller, brighter, smoother successor that still screams professional, just without screaming at your bank account quite as aggressively. And that's just 1 week. Phones, tablets, laptops, displays, new chips, better efficiency, brighter screens, and just enough innovation to make you question every device currently sitting on your desk. Your tech wish list just got longer, your wallet just got nervous, and somehow we're all still refreshing the Apple Store like, okay, but what else you got? So now the big question, are you upgrading to any of these? What do you think about the MacBook Neo? And seriously, why Neo? Matrix vibes? Let me know in the comments what you think down below. While you're down there, smash that like button, subscribe for more tech updates, and follow us on Facebook, Instagram, X, yes, the app formerly known as Twitter, and of course, right here on YouTube at J.R. Abrams Tech. Thanks for watching, and seriously, try not to think about the name MacBook Neo too much. It only raises more questions. Until next time.